أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you all, my dear sisters? Hopefully you all are doing good. Alhamdulillah. So today, inshallah, we will start the term. I guess from in last class we did the term fatha last time. We had started the vowel sounds of the letters. And inshallah, we will continue today of that concepts. And Bismillah. So let's read the dua. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح آمين إلهي آمين. So inshallah, today we will start the topic Fatha, and as we have discussed, these are the signs upon the Arabic alphabets, right? And we have discussed the all Arabic alphabets and their half shapes, how they will come in the beginning, in middle, and at the end of the word, right? And inshallah ta'ala, during these practices, during whenever we will discuss the signs on the letters, then we will discuss the, inshallah, the half shapes of the letters and the actual letters, right? So inshallah, it would be a good revision for all of us. And inshallah, you will get the idea that how you will pronounce the letters with the signs, with these signs, right? So first of all, we have discussed the first letter, which we will discuss in during the Tajweed is Fatha. Fatha, you can see here. Fatha, what is Fatha? It's an oblique line above the letter. Okay, so what you will remember that this is an oblique line above the letter, and it sounds like a sound, like in mama, baba, right? So a sound, right? And what you have to remember when you will pronouncing the letter with fatha, that it is a short vowel. So you don't stretch it, okay? You can't stretch it we have to make the small sound, a small, you can say, vowel sound like a, ba, ta, okay? And the other thing you will remember that don't make a jumpy sound, okay? No jumpy sound, no stretching, okay? What is the meaning of jumpy sound? Like we can't say it, ba, ta, no. We will say it, like we will pronounce it like ba, ta, da, okay? So the other thing, you can note the position of your lips while pronouncing the letters with fatha. You can see here your mouth will remain open, and this is the shape of your lips whenever you will pronounce the letters with fatha. Okay, so what we have learned right now, we are starting the first sign. This is called fatha. Sometimes you will listen the name Zabar. So it's same thing, but we will learn it. We will use the term fatha, okay? So fatha is an oblique line above the letter. Two things you should remember while pronouncing the letters with fatha, that it is a short vowel sound, so no stretching, no jumpy sounds. And how you will pronounce this letter, it's like a sound in mama, right? Mama. So this is it, right? So let's start with the letters. As we have discussed before, the first letter is Hamza. Why I'm calling it Hamza? Before than that, we have, we read this letter, a straight line as Alif, right? So remember, whenever Alif has any sound, whenever alif has any sound, then it becomes any sign, sorry. So it becomes Hamza. Okay, so now as alif has fatha on it, so we will pronounce it as Hamza, not alif. Okay, so now it is Hamza, Hamza, fatha, a. Hamza, fatha, a. Okay, then boat, it's a boat with a dot at the bottom. Okay, so the next letter is ba. Ba is like a boat with one dot at the bottom, right? And whenever you will find the fatha, the oblique line at top of the letter, so it's become fatha, and you know you have to open your mouth and you will pronounce it ba fatha ba, ba fatha ba, right? Then ta, it's a boat with two dots at the top. So ta fatha ta, ta fatha ta, right? And then there is a soft letter, a tha, tongue letter, boat with three dots at top. And I guess you just remember that we have discussed it, that how you will pronounce this letter. Your tip of the tongue touches the edges of your front two teeth, and you will pronounce this letter without any whistling sound. It is a soft letter, so we will pronounce it tha, tha, tha. Okay, so tha with the oblique sound, oblique sign or oblique line above the letter. So how we will pronounce it? Tha, softly, right? Then a straight line and a C and the dot in between. So this is what? Jeem, J sound, jug one, right? So whenever Jeem has fatha, so Jeem fatha, ja, ja, ja. Okay, then ha, spicy hard sound, ha, ha, fatha, ha, ha, fatha, ha, ho. Just like G, but it has one dot at the top. So, ho, ho, a little snoring sound. It's a heavy letter, awesome letter. So, how you will pronounce this letter? Heavy with fatha. So it becomes ho, fatha, ho, ho. Then dal, dal, mouth of a Pac-Man. So dal, dal with fatha, dal, fatha, da, 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 right? Then dal, dal. This is a soft letter like the, and your tip of the tongue touches the edges of your front two teeth, and you will pronounce this letter very softly, and then we will say that. That, take out your tongue, and then your tip of the tongue touches the edges of your front two teeth, and then we will pronounce this letter very softly, and we will say that. Okay, and you can see that dal is also like a mouth of a Pac-Man, but there is a dot at the top. Dal is empty. They both have the mouth of a Pac-Man, but dal is empty, and dal has one dot at top, right? Then raw, raw. So raw, you can see the difference between these two shapes, right? Raw is a little bit different. It has R sound, and raw, fatha, raw, raw, fatha, raw. Then buzzing sound. Zzz. It's just like raw, but it has one dot at the top. So za, and it has fatha, za, fatha, za, 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 small vowel sound, short vowel sound. Then seen, it has sharp whistling sound. Seen, fatha, sa, seen, fatha, sa. Then sheen, sheen, it's just like seen, but it has three dots. So sheen, fatha, sha, sheen, fatha, sha. Then Sod, Sod, heavy letter, awesome letter, right? Sod, Fatha, Saw, Sod, Fatha, Saw. Then Dod, Dod. Dod is also an awesome letter. So Dod, Fatha, Do. Dod, Fatha, Do. Do, it's a fish-like shape, right? So Do, it is also an awesome letter. So we will pronounce it heavily. How we will make this letter, the sound heavy, like you have to elevate back of your tongue and then you will pronounce Thaw, Thaw, right? Then Thaw, it's just like Thaw, but it has one dot at top. So Thaw is also a soft letter. So no buzzing sound while pronouncing this letter. So Thaw, Thaw, Thaw. Then there are two C's, right? And what is it? This is Ain, Ain. As we have discussed that it has a sound like when we are doing some kind of, vomiting or nausea. So, all right. So this is the sound of Ain. It comes from the middle part of your throat. So, Ain, Ain, right? Then the next letter is Oin, Oin, gargling sound. And it is an awesome letter, a heavy letter. Wine, wine. Then fa, sorry, wine fatha, wa, ain fatha, ain fatha, a. Then wine is just like ain. There are two C's, but it has one dot at top. So wine, wine fatha, wa. Then fa fatha, fa fatha, fa. It's just like fan, F sound. Then qaf, fatha, qa. This is an awesome letter, so we will pronounce this letter heavily. Qa, qa. You have to elevate back of your tongue, and then you will pronounce qa, qa. Then ka, fatha, ka, cat, right? So ka fatha, ka. Lam fatha, la, Meen fatha, ma, Noon fatha, na, Noon fatha, na. Wow, fatha, wa. Ha fatha, ha. Hamza fatha, a. Ya fatha, ya. Okay, so let's try the one more time, and this time we will not spell it, we will read the sounds only. Okay, so a, b, ta, tha, ja, ha, kho, da, the, ro, za, sa, sha, so, do, to, do, a, ro, fa, ko, ka, la, ma, na, wa, ha, a, ya. Okay.
Shall I give it a go, Sister Sabah? Inshallah.
Yeah.
Shall I just pronounce the sounds, or should I?
Yeah, sure, please.
A, ba, ta,
very good.
fa,
Hmm.
Ja,
Ja.
ja,
Mhm.
ha,
Hmm.
kho,
Very good.
da,
Hmm.
va.
The soft sound, no buzzing sound, right? No.
Okay.
You have to
Va,
take out your tongue, touch it with your front edges of your front two teeth, and then pronounce it. The. The.
va,
Very good, mashallah.
ro,
Hmm.
za,
Good job.
sa.
Hmm.
Could you hear my
The sharp, it
sounds?
has
The
sharp
sim-
whistling sound.
sa, sha. Then the next one is so,
Good job.
do,
Hmm.
to,
Very good,
zo,
mashallah.
zo,
Hmm.
a,
Hmm.
ro,
Ro.
ro,
Hmm.
fa,
Hmm.
ko,
Good.
ka,
Ka.
ka, la,
Hmm.
ma,
Hmm.
na,
Na. Don't stretch it. Na.
na,
Hmm.
wa,
Hmm.
ha,
Hmm.
a, and ya.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so now here you can see the for practice guide. Anybody wants to try it? Anyone else wants to try it? Sister Nimera, do you want to try it? If not, it's okay. Okay, so now what you have to do that, as they said, that circle the fat letters and underline the throat letter before practicing this page. So you have to do it before when you will start practicing. So just mark or circle the awesome letter. The fat letters are awesome letters, right? The 7 heavy letters. And here they have, marked these letters with red colors, but you can just when you will try to mark it and focus on these letters, then inshallah you will remember that which letters are heavy letters or awesome letters, right? And then the throat letters, there were 6 throat letters, right? Hamza, ha, ain, ha, and ghain, gha. Okay, Hamza, ha, ain, ha, ghain, gha. Okay, so now you have to practice it. It will be your homework that first you will pronounce it like Hamza Fatha A, Ba Fatha Ba, Ta Fatha Ta, right? And after that, only the sounds like A, Ba, Ta, Ta. So you can practice in this way. Now, okay, so now you can see here there are different you can see that there are different words, right? These are the combination of letters. These are normally there are 3 letter-based words here, and let's try with this one. And for to learn these things like the how to pronounce the letters when they come together or in a word. So you should know the half shape of the letters, right? And inshallah, we will, oh, no problems. Yeah, so inshallah, we will try to recognize these letters, and inshallah, we will practice these. Okay, so now the first letter is Hamza, right? And we have, remember the sound of Hamza, it's A, Hamza, Fatha, A. Now, which letter is this? It's a small circle. And this is ma, meme, right? So meme, fatha, ma. You can see here. Look at this meme. So half shape of meme is just like this circle, okay? So meme, fatha, ma. The next is R1, raw. So raw, fatha, raw. Hamza, fatha, a. Meme, fatha, ma. Raw, fatha, raw. So amara, amara. Okay, move on to the next word. It's ba, boat. It has a half boat, a dot at the bottom. Okay, and then there's a straight line. So always remember that whenever you will find this a straight line in between the two letters, then it would be lam. Okay, don't confuse this letter with hamza, because hamza usually comes at the beginning or whenever it comes in between, so it would be in separate form. It won't be in joining form, right? So this is lam. Whenever you will find the straight line in between of two letters, so it becomes lam. So lam fatha la, ghain fatha gha, ghain fatha gha, and it's an awesome letter. Okay, so ba la gha, ba la gha, balagha, balagha. Okay, the next letter is it's a boat. It has boat with 3 dots at the top, and it is a tongue letter. You have to take out your tongue and touch it with the edges of your front two teeth, and it is a soft letter. So tha, fatha tha, mim fatha ma, thama, ra fatha ra, thama ra, tha fatha tha. Again, you can see meme. There is only a circle there, so you will recognize this letter is meme. So meme fatha ma and ra fatha ra, thama ra, thama ra. Now you can recognize this letter easily, right? This is a half shape of jeen. Jeen. It has 1 dot at the bottom. So jeen fatha ja, mim fatha ma, jama, ain fatha a, jama'a, jeen fatha ja, mim fatha ma, ain fatha a, jama'a. Let's move on to the next line. So the first letter is spicy hot sound. It has a ha, it's spicy hot sound. So ha, ha fatha, ha, sin fatha, sa, ha sa, dal fatha da, ha sa da. Ha fatha ha, sin fatha sa, dal fatha da, hasada, hasada, hasada. Then dal, it's a soft letter, dal, tongue letter again. So dal, mouth of a Pac-Man with 1 dot at the top. So dal fatha za, ka fatha ka, ذاك, را فتح را, ذكر, ذكر, ذكر. Then ra fatha ra, fa fatha fa. Now you can see here there is this meme has a circular shape and fa has also a circular shape. But what is the difference between meme and fa? Then you can see that fa has 1 dot at the top, right? So in this way, you can differentiate between meme and fa. So fa fatha fa, ra fa, ain fatha a, rafa'a, rafa'a. Then za fatha za, ain fatha a, Za'a, mim fatha ma. Za'ama, za'ama. This is the ending shape of meme. So this is the whenever meme comes in between. So you will find only this it's circular shape, right? But when comes at the end, then it will be in its original form, right? So za'ama. Then sin fatha sa, ra fatha ra, sa ra, qa fatha qa, saraqa, saraqa. Then صاد فتحة صا صا دال فتحة دا صاد قا فتحة قا صدقا ضاد فتحة ضا را فتحة را ضرا ba, it's like a board with a dot at the bottom. So ba fatha ba, ضرب. You can see that whenever ba comes at the beginning of the letter, like in balagha, so it has a half shape, right? But when it comes at the end, so it will comes in its original form. So daraba, then wa fatha wa, lam fatha la, wala, mim fatha ma, walama. ظا فتحة ظا لام فتحة لا ظا ميم فتحة ما ظلم. Okay, so we will read these 3 lines today, and inshallah we will do more practice in next class. So let's revise one more time without only with the sounds, right? أمر بلغ ثمر جمع حسد ذكر رفع زعم سرق صدق ضرب ظلم. Okay, so Sister Haja, do you want to try it?
Yes, please. I will try the voice, just the
Only
sound.
with the sounds, yeah.
The first one is amara, balagha, thamara, jama'a, hasada, ذكر رفع زعم سرق صدق ضرب ظلم. Until here, right?
Yeah, so there are 3 things we have.
Alhamdulillah.
Inshallah. So next class we will do more practice with other words, and then inshallah we will do the next topic. So jazakumullahu khairan kathira. Inshallah, we will stop here, and biiznallah, I'll see you guys next week. So in next class. So try to read and practice these words, and try to recognize these. Whenever you will find some difficulties recognition, you can go to the previous exercise, where here you can find the half shapes of the letters, and through which you can do your practice. And inshallah, you will get the idea that how to bring, like here you can find it. This is the, yeah, so it's page number, yeah. So in my PDF, it shows that it is a page number 47, but I'm not sure what it will show it in your page, in your qaida. So here the different shapes of the letters. So whenever you will find difficulties recognizing the half shape of the letters, so you can go on that page and then do your practice. Okay, so Jazakumullahu khairan kathira. Sister Hajar, you can take mic now. And ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sister Sabah, Jazakallahu khairan for another beautiful class of learning to read Quran. Inshallah, next class, we won't be having learning to read Quran. We'll have a hot topic of the month. And inshallah, we'll learn. The topic is what happens after we die. So this is a very interesting topic. So please do join us. And inshallah, we'll learn about what happens after we die. Jazakallah khair, Sister Namira, for joining us today. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, we'll see you in next class, same time.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.